place, you know, the mirth, all the wealth, everything. You know, this place was once upon a time it was a spot.
Right.
You know, and the people that live here, the Edomites that control this place, they for the longest time, yeah, they live deliciously, man. They live good. You know, they live good. And when Jacob's trouble comes, when the economy starts falling, the Edomites are still going to have somewhere to lean to economically, for the most part. This Jacob's trouble is designed for us, for our people, to suffer.
We have no extra money to put nowhere. We're already under. If they didn't allow us, if we had to pay all your bills in full, we would never be able to keep the lights on.
No, we never.
If we had to do it all up front, it would never be done.
And,
they wanted it all right now.
And just like the Edomites are stockpiling and what they call them, dooms preppers, doomsday preppers.
Bunkers.
You know, we should be stockpiling and prepping spiritually, which that's what the servants are doing, the believers. But the rest of our people, they're just gonna get caught naked, man. You know, nowhere to run to.
Hey, but you were warned to do it. We've been warning you. The same ones that spiritually have stockpiled, so to speak, churches in heaven, are the same ones that's been warning you people. That you better get on this. You better develop an understanding and a relationship and a healthy fear of Yahweh Shemiah Shah. Better get that pride off you. Better humble down. Better seek the old path.
The parable of the 10 virgins.
Yep.
Yeah.
Five were wise and
five were foolish. You know, 5 had the oil, which is this knowledge. The other 5 were foolish, didn't have it. But when that all hell break loose, now can I have some of your oil?
Yeah.
You know? No, you can't have it, man. You know? You're given the chance to repent.
Yep.
You know? But you wouldn't. You wanted to do your own thing. You know?
They said we will not hear, we will not follow. Right?
Another one of the points on there was oil prices. Of course, gas is going to increase, and we were going into the trade earlier. So once this war starts off, it's not going to be any more of these ships coming in and going out. There's not going to be no more trade. China going to cut America off completely. Then you're going to have the hyperinflation. You're going to have the scarcity of just what they call essentials.
Yep.
Yeah, the reason why gas is down, that shit is solid.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, it keeps people pacified, for a couple months.
Because they put a few other things in positioning in place. Yep.
Yeah, when China go into Taiwan, that's when it really gonna rock.
Yeah.
They gonna blame them. Yeah. Gas $10 a gallon.
I'm just checking. There's a little bit more on here. Verse 10, it says, "Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establisheth a city with iniquity." Man.
That's simple, man. If you don't know who that's talking about, establish a town with blood and iniquity, sin upon sin. They not just America, but wherever Esau dwells, they had to rape, rob, and murder to set up shop there, whatever country it was. Manipulate their people. Push that Babylonian wine. Make promises that they know they weren't going to keep. Make these deals, these treaties that they always break. There's more though.
Yeah, I can read a little bit more. Verse 15, "Woe to him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look upon their nakedness." And this philosophy is the coldest way he does this, man. That's why a lot of you that's why you 2/3 is gonna get destroyed, man. Because you drank the Kool-Aid of this dude, man. You drank his philosophies in and you believed it. We're sitting here telling you Bible prophecy says America's gonna be destroyed, but you run into a Jake and he'll be like, "Man, America can't be touched, man. That ain't gonna ever happen."
That ain't gonna
This place got the best military in the world. all that ain't gonna matter, man, because all the allies of this place, they don't know how shit actually works. They just be making these statements, you know, regurgitating statements that they have no understanding for. America said we can't keep up with some of the shit that these other nations is coming with. And we also know, that are privy to this information, that the angels are gonna come in and join the war also. And really turn the tide of everything. But America for sure gets destroyed. There's no way this place could continue on. Okay? We're trying to explain this to you people, and you people just you know?
Can you read that last part again?
Yep, verse 15 again. Woe to him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mightest look upon their nakedness.
And that's what got a lot of these nations hot. This devil that spread his poison around, and they saw what it has caused.
Yeah.
You know, you could just look at these women over here that's out of control, and the women that overseas been looking at how they live their life over here, and they've been basically getting influenced. Western influence is causing ruin and decay of you know, culture, you know, and you know, morale and principles. So a lot of these nations, knowing that that's having negative effects on them, they hate this place for it.
You see the slut culture over here.
Yeah, they lose control of
their
their own women.
Yeah.
That women over there talking about we want women's rights, we want, you know, liberty and this and that.
Seeing LGBT
Yeah.
prosper, they seeing what's the other thing I was gonna say?
They're pushing the rainbow agenda everywhere too.
Yep.
And a lot of countries are denouncing that shit, like, no, keep that shit in the West, man.
And it really don't hit home until the kids is partaking in that activity.
Exactly.
And those Middle Eastern countries, they despise that shit. And like I say, and once the kids start doing it, they love their kids, but you know, their culture say put their ass to death. You know?
And they see it coming in their kids that come over here. And what's the other thing I was gonna say? And the democracy that comes with that liberal mind state also. They don't want democracy. They like it how it's ran, how their forefathers have set it up over there. But over here, they believe that the whole world should be liberated. No. Liberated from what? To do what thou wilt? It's the mind of a devil.
Hey, that's how the Heavenly Father feels about his people. You know, he's mad at his people because they took on the ways of the other nations. You know, they took on the ways of the serpent. So he's angry with his children. You know, everything that we've been through as a whole, why do you think that happened to us? Because the Lord was angry with us. You
Now
know?
he's about to be angry. Yeah, he's getting angry with them more than us. Some of us will turn back.
And if he punished us, I think it says in Sirach, he punished us, he scourges our enemies 1,000 times more. So when the other nations finally get it, oh man, it's not gonna be pretty. That's why this final war is gonna be so massive. The earth is gonna shake and tremble. The earth is gonna quake. It's gonna be rock back and forth, man, from all these missiles flying, earthquakes. You know, it's gonna be a time like it's never been seen before, just like the flood. Exactly. Just like the flood. The flood had never been seen before on the earth. People were going about their business like right now. Everybody's doing their own thing. Nobody cares. Ain't nobody worried. Exactly, you know? So it's going to take another event like that to finally get the attention of you people. You know? To finally get you of fear. Right? Because that's what's lacking in the earth. The fear of the Lord. Don't nobody respect the Lord or his word or his man.
Let me back you up. Matthew 24, I'm going to start 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For in the days, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Bro, what are these people doing right now? They're eating, they're drinking, they're getting married,
You got Jake up there singing karaoke.
singing
I don't want to
karaoke.
listen to this song.
You know?
You know?
So that just shows that the scriptures are on point.
Yep.
The scriptures are literally like everybody's playing out what the scripture said they would do.
Yeah.
They're playing their role, you know, and it sucks that a lot of our people have to fucking go this way, but hey, we didn't write it. We didn't write this down. We didn't create this, you know.
We
Well,
believe it and we
you know,
follow it.
Exactly.
Let thy will be done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we're just sending you we're just giving out the message. You know, we're sending out the message because the spirit of the prophets is surging into the prophets, you know. We were just servants created for this purpose right now on the earth, on this time, to prophesy, bring out the scriptures and warn our people that, hey, shit ain't all good, you know.
Yeah.
Stop acting like freaking animals. Stop acting like beasts.
Yeah. Stop
You know.
acting like this red beast.
Exactly, you know. Y'all need to get right.
A little more.
Hey, real quick. I gotta read this in the. This is in the amplified version. Luke, you were in Luke, right?
I was in Matthew.
Or you was
It's
in
the
Matthew?
Same account. though.
Same, yeah. Okay, Luke. This is the one in Luke 17, in verse 26. It says, "And just as it was in the days of Noah, so it will be in the time of the second coming of the Son of Man. The people were eating, they were drinking, they were marrying, they were being given in marriage, they were indifferent to the Most High,
Different, bro.
until the day that Noah went into the ark and the flood came and destroyed them all. Oh, as it was the same as it was in the days of Lot. People were eating, they were drinking, they were buying, they were selling, they were planting, they were building, carrying on business as usual, without regard for their sins. But on the very day that Lot left Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone, burning sulfur from heaven, and destroyed them all.
Damn, that's-
It will be just the same on the day that the Son of Man is revealed."
Yeah.
That,
And that you hit the last 39 says, and knew not until the flood came
Yeah.
and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yeah.
Showing you, man, you people gonna get caught unawares, man.
Yeah, the majority of these people walking around right here, they're all gonna get caught. You know,
No clue what the hell is going on.
they're all just pretty much just extras.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, they're just extras, man. They're just fillers. You know.
Scriptures speak about how it's like it's slipping. But the scriptures speak about how they can discern the face of the sky, but they can't discern the signs of the time. And they don't see that, you know, just as clear as day. It's about to be summer, man. Like, it's about to get real hot out here.
Yeah.
That's why they're gonna get caught unawares.
Yeah.
Both sides always, you know, kind of done that to Jake, where you got to catch Jake off guard so they could learn their lesson, you know, because you could tell Jake, you know, like Noah prophesied for 120 years, until the floods came, you know. Hey, Jake was out there prophesying the downfall of Babylon, the downfall of the Persians and the Medes, downfall of all these kingdoms, but it didn't happen until it happened.
Yeah.
You know, until these kingdoms got fucked up.
And it's beautiful as well too, because in the midst of all their folly, Yahweh Shema Shah made sure the prophets are right there, you know, because we're here, we're present, you know, right on the street with all the madness, but it's separate, man. It's completely separate. It's like, you know, when you pay attention to your surroundings and you're like, wait, I thought I did see something that day. You know, that's what it's gonna be like for Jake. You know, they were out there. I think that was them. Too late.
Yeah, and when Jake walked by or they drive by and they see us, they know something's up over here. They know this is something else, something different. But when they see the scriptures and they start hearing, it's like, nah, we don't, they
But see, Jason's judgment, as it pertains to the scripture.